President-elect Donald Trump has selected Congressman Mike Waltz as his national security advisor, two sources familiar with the matter told Reuters on Monday. This decision will impact US policy on everything, from China to military reform. Let's break down who Mike Waltz is, what his new role means, and how this could shape America's future. First, who is Mike Waltz? He's a Florida congressman, a veteran of the war in Afghanistan, and a strong supporter of Donald Trump. Waltz served in both the National Guard and in special operations, which means he brings a lot of real life military experience to his role. But he's also deeply experienced in Washington, having worked as a defense policy director for past defense secretaries Donald Rumsfeld and Robert Gates. In Congress, Waltz serves on committees that handle military logistics and intelligence, so he's already well versed in US defense policies. Waltz also wrote a book called Hard Truths: Think and Lead Like a Green Beret, where he talks about US military strategy and the challenges the country faces globally. In his book, he outlines a five-part strategy focused on preventing war with China, one of his top concerns. Now let's talk about the role of National Security Advisor. This position is critical because it's one of the president's closest advisors on security and defense. Waltz's job will be to brief President Trump on all key security issues, coordinate policies with other agencies, and help shape the country's foreign and defense strategy. And the interesting part, he doesn't need Senate approval, so he can step right into the role. As National Security Advisor, Waltz will likely bring his strong views on China, military reform, and even NATO to his discussions with President Trump. This position could give him the power to push through policies that align with his long-held beliefs. One of Waltz's biggest concerns is the growing influence on China, especially in the Asia-Pacific region. He has argued that the US needs to be ready for a potential conflict in this area and has pushed for arming allies like Taiwan and modernizing US military equipment. On the issue of Ukraine, Waltz's stance has shifted. While he initially supported strong US aid to Ukraine after Russia's 2022 invasion, he recently said he believes America needs to reassess its goals there and focus more on challenges in the Pacific. This means we might see a shift in US foreign policy priorities under his guidance. Waltz is also a strong advocate for reform within the US military. He's been outspoken about what he sees as a lack of accountability in the Pentagon, criticizing both generals and bureaucrats for inefficiencies and overspending. So what can we expect moving forward? With Waltz as National Security Advisor, we'll likely see a tougher stance on China, potential shifts in military spending and priorities, and a focus on reforming the US military. That's all for today's news update. If you found this breakdown helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay informed on the latest stories. Thanks for watching.